Your horse can't talk. The only way he can communicate with you is through his behaviour. A horse who's not accepting the bit, that is unyielding at the poll and stiff through the jaw, is a horse that doesn't trust his rider. To counteract this resistance, many riders try to teach the horse to drop the poll and bring their head behind the vertical in order to make their horse go round and give its back. A popular technique to make resistant horses flex at the poll is to crank them in with a low restraining hand. If that doesn't work, many riders try one of the many poll flexing gadgets. Please don't. Not only doesn't it work very well, but when the bit acts strongly on the tongue, which is a hypersensitive organ, the horse naturally defends against the pain in his mouth. Cranking a horse in with a dropped noseband or a poll flexing aid artificially covers up the problem and often creates new problems. When a horse is defending against the pain in his mouth, he'll start pulling his tongue over the bit or put it out to the side. Gadgets and other forceful schooling aids break down the integrity of the horse's natural physical design. It's not an intelligent answer, and it's not what dressage is all about. After all, the point of dressage is to put your horse into a heightened state of joy and display its beauty. If your horse is defending in the mouth, it's an invitation to you to hear what he's saying. His mouth mirrors his state of mind and body. Horses don't lie, and your horse doesn't spend his night dreaming up new ways to annoy you. He just reacts to what's happening to him, to how you feel, to the aids you give him, and to the ways you respond to him in your partnership. Using this DVD training series is your opportunity to become a better, more sensitive rider. The horse's head, neck and back create the core structure of their movement, which can be graceful and supple and harmonious, or disconnected, awkward and painful. This horse was given to us as a broken down 9-year-old show jumper. The vet had advised his owner not to ride him because he was a wobbler and liable to fall. To me, he looked incredibly one-sided and discoordinated. We worked with him to correct the one-sidedness, quickly improving his coordination and eliminating the wobbling. He's now 22, ridden regularly and going strong. How sensitive are your hands? Do you know where your hands are whilst riding? Are they horizontally level, or do you hold one higher than the other? What are your middle, ring and little fingers doing as you hold and operate the reins? Is the pressure between your index finger and thumb more than on the ring finger, middle finger or little finger? Is there tension between your left and right palms? And is the tension equal? What are your shoulders and elbows doing? Are they level, even and soft? Or are they tight, raised, sticking out or tense? Sensitive rein contact. Here Christian demonstrates sensitive rein contact. Holding the reins in this way whilst you're learning gives you much more control and better contact. Once you've mastered it, you'll be able to hold the reins conventionally with the same sensitivity. Here are a few more games to help you improve the sensitivity of your rein contact. Level hands. Put your riding whip across your index fingers and thumbs as you ride. This gives you a visual guide to tell if your hands are level. You'll be surprised at how often the whip tilts, especially around corners. Cozy elbows. Hold sponge balls between your elbows and your sides to keep your elbows from straying. Make sure you always keep the reins long enough to allow the horse the full length of his neck. As you get a more sensitive contact and the horse starts to seek the bit, you can take up the slack in the rein. A low neck position acts on the withers lever to raise the back. The spinal processes in the withers are drawn forwards and raised by the pull of the nucleus which tenses the supraspinatus ligament located under the saddle. While grazing, the horse has to drop his neck and stretch out of the wither, creating a positive tension which lifts the back. We must remember that horses were not designed to sit on. It is only by allowing the horse to stretch throughout their top line and lift their back that we take the pressure off the locomotion muscles situated under the rider's seat. This lifting action then allows the locomotion muscles to do their job of creating impulsion. Therefore, by correct gradual training and strengthening of the upper neck musculature and back, the horse learns how to maintain its back in a healthy, natural way.